Welcome back to another show, everybody. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today's show, we're going to be doing like one of my personal favorites, actually, Action Bronson. You know, I really like this guy. Very colorful character, colorful in his songs, even. I just love him. You know what I mean? He's colorful in real life. You know what I mean? I know he does his cooking thing and all that good stuff. The cooking shows and all that. So I think he still has that stuff going on to this day right now, but before I continue, I'd like to ask that anybody who hasn't, that they please subscribe to the channel, of course, and then make sure that you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of future shows every time they're being published. So now that I got that out of the way, I can continue with Action Bronson. Like I said, favorite of mine. This song is called Chuck Person, crazy enough. This song is named after a basketball player who was a favorite of mine, in his heyday. He was the rifleman Chuck Person from, when he played with Indiana. That's when I really liked him. But he bounced around with a few teams, but that's when I really fell in love with Chuck Person. It was back when he was an Indiana Pacer, but they named the song after him, so it was cool. I was like, oh, one of my favorite rappers, and then named after one of my favorite old basketball players. But this song features Mayhem Lauren, another dude who I actually know and love, Shaz ILLyork, I'm assuming that's his name, who besides this song, I don't know, and A.G. the Coroner, which would be the same. I don't know him beyond this song, but they cut up, and y'all are gonna get to see that. So let's get this started.
When I find out who did it, it won't be quick and quiet like it was with you. It'll be loud and nasty, like a kill. And when his
you see him with his mask on, everything's creepy and weird and shit.
Eyes go dead. The hell I send him to will seem like heaven after what I've done to him.
Yo, time on my hands, running fast like Jackie Joyner. Kersey, hit the Jackie, Rob, caught the Hershey.
Something he don't get enough credit for is his pen game and the bars. You know what I mean? He came out the gate with bars on this one, but he always does that, but time on my hands, running fast like Jackie Joyner, Kersey. Something else, comp the Hershey or whatever he said, but it was a dope line. He came out firing.
Spark the bug for the ride back to the galaxy. Back down, forward kick, that's a fatality. From Liu Kang, turn to a dragon, then a raven. Ain't no professor that can fuck with this verbatim.
There's some other shit right there. I don't know if that was some video game or some fight game with Liu Kang and all that. Let me go back. He was saying some shit.
To the galaxy, back down, forward kick, that's a fatality. From Liu Kang, turn to a dragon, then a raven.
From a dragon to a raven. Ain't no professor that could fuck with this verbatim. That's how he end up saying that.
Ain't no professor that can fuck with this verbatim. Your style is prenatal. I got the hand around the cradle. Fully automatic under the table. Jewish platters, crap block, soups is stable. If you ain't stable, don't hang around cause I enable.
It's one of my favorite lines coming up.
Drug use, dick sucks from a fiend, ribeye steaks that's still on the bone. Me and my team shine like hologram fish scale right off the Greek coast. Toast to grace with bubbles, 3 states, 3 cases, no traces. I'm the ace to shovels, so sick, motherfucker cover face with muzzles, yeah.
Of course, you see his face is covered right there, so.
Flushing Queens, 20.
I know that wasn't a great line, that's just pretty dope. Yeah, I like that, I love this song.
7 years strong, where you think you're gonna run to when the tears gone? And reality set just like the sun do. Ain't trying to have my babies raised up in the slum, true.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
He's got enough. I'm assuming this is Mayhem coming up.
Damn, he's slick.
No love for snitch niggas trying to serenade the precinct. Singing about granulated onions that ain't used for seasoning. My mind is off, this life gave me a different type of reason. I'm so New York that I could rap it from a different region.
And Mayhem is somebody who's done like a lot of songs with Action Bronson, like quite a whole bunch of them. But it's funny, like they have the songs that they do together. And I don't know if like Mayhem is like a chef or something like that, but I know that Action is, and I know that he incorporates crazy enough a lot of cooking references, or even name songs outright after like cooking dishes or something like that. So he incorporates that stuff into his music too, which I think is like it's always been dope. Along with other stuff that he just likes. I know he's had whole albums like with pretty much reference towards wrestling or towards like basketball or some shit like that. It's just, you just go crazy.
Slay heifers, Ottomanellis, got them in tellies. We eat good, Turkish cuisine, Ottoman bellies. We sit in whips and our whips sit on Pavellis while we getting dick sucks. My whole team is Akinellis. Put it in.
I like that line, but you would have to be like a deep hardcore hip hop head to know that line. We sit in whips and our whips sit on Pirellis while we getting such the whole team is Akinelli. You know what I mean? And if you know how nasty Akinelli is, then, you know, I'm just like that. I'm sorry.
In they mouth, let them give them second chances. I'm known for finger banging, bitches giving table dances. Open my flip book, see me posted in the sickest stances. Glorious garments, you can get some style by taking glances. Red snapper, taking apart, put back together. Played it on some bok choy, fine fish platters forever, yo.
And all these guys are spitting too. This is, man, all these guys are spitting.
Same routine, another day, a new endeavor. I usually rock a power piece under a polo leather.
I write left, think right, need the box tight. Mind blowing dome, cause I always eat the box right. Made believers out of haters, haters out of homies. Bring my fan to the top so I ain't lonely.
I bring the fan to the top so I ain't lonely, yeah.
I'm with the team, cuisine like we celebrating. Contemplate the takeover when we delegating. Get it shaking like a dance at Perfections. Catch us in a European coupe is never rent a kid. Been getting it, your circle full of amateurs. See great rappers smoking seated up cannabis.
They smoking seated up cannabis. Not me.
Fucking embarrassment, we cooler than a Vicks rub. You the type to trick it all night at a strip club. I'm the type to bag a stripper out front, take a bag, light a 20 up and get my shit sucked. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you ain't lying. At least in my case, you know what I mean. You know they fabricate. You know, I'm actually that tight. I'm that tight.
What you do when you fly in gold bloom, purple label over paying homage to the old school.
I like how this next guy comes in. They stop the beat on and everything. Let's go.
Old school.
I'm from Brooklyn, the reason why I walk with a bop. Same reason I don't fuck with the cops. My borough is thorough. If any nigga try to tell me it's not, I'll leave his face bloodied up, all covered in knots.
Go get him, brother. Go get him.
Break bread at the table with made niggas and sip wine and graduate from little niggas, now we living big time. I'm in a state of mind like Nas in his prime. That real New York talk, home of gritty and grime. Check it, I got the cleanup Bronsonelli's batting lead off. Your mother's mouth is the place where I drop my seeds off. Hop in the Lamborghini, middle finger.
This is grimy. They get grimy in this one, I'm sorry. That's...
Speed off, these are getting peed off, cause Prezi dropped the weed off. I'm like a cross between Stoudemire and Carmelo. Half these New York whack rappers are soft as jello. Since a little nigga always been a fly fellow. Went from dark brown skin into a high yellow.
Yeah. And that was Action Bronson, man. With Chuck Person featuring Mayhem Lauren, Shaz ILLyork A.G, the Coroner. And unfortunately, we couldn't bring you the actual video. I actually tried to do that, and it got blocked. You know, so I just said, well, no, I'm sorry. That was something else. That wasn't this song because this doesn't have a video to it. I'm thinking of like what was that? Strictly for My Jeeps is what I tried to do. So I'm sorry. But yeah, this was dope. This was dope. Of course, I'm gonna think it's dope. It's in my playlist. I messed with this song already, but I'm just hoping that y'all thought it was as dope as I think it is. You know, it's just guys just spitting, just having fun, man. It's definitely a dope track. Four dope guys just killing it on the mic. You know what I mean? Just having fun and doing their thing. You know, so this will definitely get a thumb up for me just because you know it came from my list. I picked it, so you know, of course I'm gonna love it. You know, and like I said, named after one of my favorite basketball players, Chuck Person. Man, I used to love, even though I was, I'm a Bulls fan first and foremost, always. You know, but yeah, back in the days, I did have a lot of other teams that I did like and look at. You know, so Indiana was in the East just back in those days. I know I'm going off on a tangent a little bit, but the NBA Eastern Conference back in the days, just basketball in general, East and West Coast, it was just a fun time. You know, when you think about like the 80s, when Chuck Person was on the Indiana Pacers, but the 80s and the 90s basketball was just like amazing stuff. I miss those times. But this song was great. Just as dope as 90s and 80s basketball, you know. So again, my thumb, you already saw it. And I'm gonna leave. But before I do, I ask that everybody please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, the subscription button, playlist option. Pick the one in reaction shows. You'll be watching those shows, liking those shows. Also, making sure that you haven't requested anything that hasn't been reacted to already. So, me, Chuck, Mayhem, Shaz, A.G, we got to go. We'll be seeing you guys again soon. And until next time, arrivederci.